Hello there guys and welcome to The Break. My name is Patricia Bright. We're over here giving you the tools and resources to learn, grow, navigate life like a boss and make money moves in the process. I hope you are doing well. Inevitably, I'm going to need to make that intro a little bit shorter. I can't lie. And today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. So I've been away for a hot minute. It feels a bit crazy. I've been off like for 2 weeks-ish, just centering myself. However, I've really been doing a lot of reflecting and thinking about some of the habits that I have when it comes to my money and finances. And today we are going to reflect on some of the toxic habits that I have had. Yes, I sit here talking about money, investing, I've got all this stuff, blah, 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 acting like I'm all perfect. And the reality is that I am not, and that I have a lot of toxic money mindsets that I need to really be done with, particularly within 2021. Like, I need to stop it. And so I thought I would air out my dirty laundry right now and share with you some of those toxic habits. And some of you guys might relate to them, as well as have some toxic habits that you want to share with me in the comments. And if you connect with this, please can you hit the like button? It's appreciated. It helps the algorithm and it gets more people learning about this subject. But I'm gonna embarrass myself right now because I'm gonna share with you the toxic money habits that I have. So I'm gonna start off relatively light, but one of my toxic habits is particularly when it comes to working out and going to the gym. And it's me buying gym wear and getting a gym membership in the aim of motivating myself to inevitably be fit. It's never worked. It's never worked. I've bought the gym wear, I've got the matching sets, I've got the different colorways, I've got the short version, I've got the running outside version, but yet I'm still inside. I never left the house. I didn't go to the gym. And it's not that there's anything wrong with me buying those items if I need them, but what I find is that I have this mindset of, well, if I buy the gym set, I'll go to the gym. But I have to realize that it's actually about changing my mindset around working out rather than paying money and wasting money on clothing and outfits that I don't need. If I cannot go to the gym in rags, why am I gonna go in a fancy outfit? I'm not gonna do it. And I realized I had to change my mindset around that. And actually I found that when it came to having a gym membership, I thought that having a gym membership would motivate me enough to go to the gym more. Why is it that 4, 5, 6, 7, longer, so many months went by where I didn't go to the gym? And actually in that example, I found that my gym membership was relatively cheap. I think I had a gym membership that was like £30 a month, which is a decent amount of money, but it wasn't enough for me to be bothered that I wasn't going. So all in all, I was making these financial investments around going to the gym, being fit. And if I pay for the gym and if I buy new gym clothes, I'll go. It was not motivation enough. And it was really important for me to just decide, okay, I actually want to change things up and be more consistent with my working out and going to the gym. And that has helped. Another toxic habit that I've had when it comes to money is having numerous subscriptions to non-essential items. Oh my God, I feel so embarrassed to say this. Obviously, it's a bit of a conflict because I have obviously worked with companies who have got subscription services. I often say that I'm one of the biggest buyers. I love this stuff. I have so many subscriptions to non-essential items. And I have to realize that I know it feels like Christmas every month when you get something new, but do I actually need it? And I've had to be like, let's cut back on some of these non-essential subscriptions. Let's cut back on the lots of consuming just for the sake of consuming. And of course, purchase an item from a brand, from a company if you need it. This is me talking to myself, but you don't need it every month, girl. You don't need it every month. It's nice though. I'm not gonna say it's not nice. It is nice, but I realized I've got to stop. I'm so embarrassed talking about this, but this is the reality. I feel like I'm just insulting myself and being like, Patricia, why did you do this? But I want to say that one of the toxic spending habits I've had is buying tech that I don't bloody need or use effectively. Right now, I have a laptop, an iPad, another iPad, an iPhone, a Google Pixel, cameras, lenses. I've got so many technical items. I feel a little bit embarrassed saying this. Do you really need all these screens? Do you really need all these tech things? And sometimes I have these items because I think they're going to make me better. I think I'm going to be more efficient. I think I need to be on top of all the tech equipment that is out there. And I don't. Pen and paper still works sometimes. Of course, I do love having an iPad, but do I really need two? Do I really need to have two iPads? Why do I have two iPads? This is horrifying. I need to take a moment. Yeah. I'm not going to say I'm vowing to not buy tech equipment again, but I really want to be more considerate when it comes to making technical purchases, particularly if I think that they have the aim of making me better or being more efficient. And I actually think that efficiency is more about resourcefulness, being that you have tools in your hand. Are you using them to the best of your ability versus you need something new to do the same things you're already doing? So yeah, I'm reflecting on myself and like, Patricia, no, you don't need any more. You don't need any more. Toxic. I wouldn't call this a toxic spending habit, but I'll call this a toxic money habit. And it is saying to myself, I'll invest later or I'll do it later. And I think absolutely everybody has done this before. You know that you should put money in your pension. You know you should buy some index funds. You know you should save up a little bit more in a high interest savings account. You know you should be doing more with your money, but you always say that you'll do it later. And for instance, during the whole stock market dip and everything, I didn't put any money in. I'm not gonna lie, I was just busy. I was busy. Oh my gosh, that's it. I was busy. And now I'm reflecting like, damn, if I just put some of the money that I just had lying around, I could have doubled my money. And it actually grates me knowing that because of this mindset of I'll do it later, I've lost out on potential opportunity that I should have had. And I think a lot of us do that, whether it's investing in the stock market or whether it's investing ourselves. We put it off till later and assume that the same opportunities will be there, but they may not. You might end up kicking yourself saying, I wish that I did it before, and I hate regret. With that being said, I think this point leads us nicely to our sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community where many people come to learn and to upgrade their skills and get knowledge and information from experts and people who are passionate about particular subject matters. There are thousands of inspiring classes from illustration, design, photography, business, freelancing, and more. There is so much up there on Skillshare. And as I just mentioned about regretting not making investments, I think it's really important to invest in your lifelong and continued learning. Listen, 2021 is around the corner, and I think it's really important to focus on investing in yourself, investing in learning, pick up a skill. If anything that we've learned this year is that we need more options, and I think Skillshare is a great platform to learn and pick up more. So the first 1,000 of my subscribers who click the link in the description bar below will get a free trial to premium membership. And the one thing you don't want to do is regret some of the investments you could have made into yourself, and that also includes into your learning. This is one that we all do, and it's getting harder and harder in the world that we live in today, and it is keeping up with the Joneses-itis. Yep, this is a toxic money habit. It's a toxic spending habit. And I think as many of us who don't think that we are impacted by it, we actually are impacted by keeping up with the Joneses-itis. It's a problem. In a world of social media, the internet, and Instagram, it's harder than ever to not see absolutely everything that everyone has, the latest things, the greatest holidays, the greatest opportunities, the newest cars. Like, it's wild, like it's overwhelming to see the amount of things that people have. And we live in a world that's very visual. And if you don't feel like you have it, you then decide, well, I need to buy those things as well. And I really didn't think I was someone who's subjected to keeping up with the Joneses-itis. However, I found that whether or not I liked it, I was being influenced by what I saw. And, you know, from the Instagram ads to YouTube ads to many ads and things that I saw, even I thought, oh, I just like this, I just like it. But inevitably, I'd find that I wanted the things that I was seeing more and more. And I learned that actually, if you don't want to be keeping up with the Joneses, you kind of need to close your eyes, because visually seeing things creates a lot of desire. And I realized that I kept buying trends. I've done it. I'm just gonna be honest, I've done it. Like, I bought the shoes, I bought the handbag, I bought the this, I bought the that. I've done it because I saw it and I thought I liked it. And I realized maybe I didn't actually like it as much as I thought I liked it. And I liked it because it was trendy or everybody else had it. And I've completely moved away from that. I'm really taking a cold, hard look at what I like and why I like it. Do I like it because other people have it? Do I like it because the ads keep coming up and it's like I'm familiar with it? Or do I like it because there's something about it that I feel some form of connection with? And so I am trying to break the habit of just buying stuff because I'm seeing it regularly, and instead really asking myself of, do I like it? But do I even need it? And what is it replacing? I think this also leads on to another point, which is about spending emotionally because I'm bored, because I'm frustrated, because I'm happy, because I deserve it. These are emotionally rooted habits where some of us associate spending with a feeling. So we're spending or we're making purchases, good or bad, because of an emotion, good or bad. Oh my God, it's been such a great week. I deserve this. Spend money. Oh my gosh, I'm having a bad day. Let me just do some online shopping. I think that I've become more aware of emotional triggers and then how that is associated with my spending. And what I want to do is make sure that my spending and my money habits are not triggered or associated by an emotion. They're literally based on need or fact or something that I practically want, not because I feel a certain way. And if I feel a certain way, no, I'm gonna drink water and have a cup of tea and not go to the bank or spend money. Now, this point here could be considered an oxymoron to everything I've just said, but we are all allowed to be an oxymoron. And I think it applies to people no matter where they are on the financial spectrum. And this is taking cheaper shortcuts just because. You may have people who are, don't have as much money and they're like, well, I'll just go for the cheapest option. And you may also have people who are at the more rich end of the spectrum and will still take a cheap option because they are Scrooge, or everybody wants to always not pay the full amount of things, no matter how rich they are. However, sometimes the cheaper shortcut is not the best. The toxic habit when it comes to money that I'm trying to stop is, if there is a shortcut, just because it's cheaper, it isn't the route to go down. And I did a video on why being cheap can cost you more. I think it really encompasses this point realistically, but just because it's on an offer, just because it's cheaper, doesn't mean that it's the right choice. Sometimes it's just worth it from a time perspective, from a quality perspective, to spend a little bit more. So guys, that is the end of this video. Those are some of my toxic money and spending habits. I'm embarrassed to say I'm still working through them. We are all a work in progress, but I hope you guys enjoyed that video. You can catch us over on The Break Instagram page if you want to. And in the meantime, I will catch you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.